Hello, welcome everyone to the first installment of a new playlist I started where I'm going to start breaking some things down, whether it's an interesting stage that I shot, something that I did well, something that I did bad, or a particular movement, which is what this one is. So this video we're going to cover, or I'm going to cover, moving back from the start and retreating to your left as a right-handed shooter. The issue with that, sounds pretty simple, is if you get your hips turned, you get hung up in your holster, you have a huge potential of breaking the 180. So here's the 180. As you can see, I just broke the 180. So I was shooting this match with my buddies. The last thing I wanted to do was buy those guys Dairy Queen because I had DQ'd in the match. So what I did, I actually saw on the TFI Academy, great channel. He's a grandmaster. I suggest you watch it. So what I did is I started with my right foot. That kept my hips square down range. And that way, as I'm turning and my hips are driving to the target, I cleared my gun on downrange. So I just concentrated, hands were down on this particular stage. I just concentrated on gun, right foot, and then retreat. So gun, right foot, retreat, and get to your position. I squarely had my gun. I'm not going to put the decision in the RO whether I broke the 180 or not. I'm squarely downrange. Worked for me. I think it's a little faster. I think if you were a grandmaster, you had a really fast draw. I think the other way to do it, just get that draw and then retreat with your left foot. The problem is, even a grandmaster, somebody has, or a D shooter that has a sub 1 second draw, if you get hung up in your holster, you're in trouble. You get hung up just for a second before it comes out, then you say, I got to clean my rails. I'm actually hanging up on my holster a little bit. Then you're going to be buying your buddy's DQ. So, enough said. I'll show the whole stage at the end of the video so you can see the whole righty-tighty stage. But with that said, enjoy the video and have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.
Sitting here thinking, I should do this every day.
Okay, so here's the start. Hands below belt, facing down range. At the start, the hand goes to gun. Simultaneously, the right foot's picking up, ready to go back. As you can see, I'm squarely down range still. Right foot's coming back. Gun's about to clear the holster. And I've cleared the holster and still facing down range, hips square to down range. There it is. I'm starting with my left foot, driving my hips, gun squarely down range. No chance of the 180 roll. So kind of like this shot, except see where my gun is down. It should be up. But I've got my hips turned, my head is turned, squarely looking at where I want to go. So except for the gun being down, this was a pretty good job right here. And once again, everything is looking pretty good. I eyed my foot placement. I'm driving my head up towards the target. Everything looks pretty good. I did a great job, except I look like a newbie because my gun's down, staring at the ground, I guess. I wanted to shoot the dirt. And not to beat a dead horse, but again, guns down, looked like a newbie. Lost a lot of time right there.
Sitting here thinking, I should do this every day.